Good morning. This is Pastor Latrice. I have a quick encouragement for you today. This word is for those who have been struggling to move into the new places. You've been struggling in a comfortable place, and God has called you to get uncomfortable for his purpose. He said, I want you to stretch forth your 10 pegs. I want you to stretch forth into the new. I want you to yield and surrender your all to me. I want you to trust in me. He said, some of us have been wrestling, like we've been wrestling him, and we have not truly yielded to what he has called us to do. Let me give you a word real quick. Romans 12, starting at verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. And do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. God is calling you into his perfect will. In order for you to walk into his perfect will, you got to be willing to yield yourself to him. You got to be willing to surrender your all to him, your way of thinking. You got to be willing to let go any old mindsets, any old things, any old relationships, anything that hinders you from your new place or your next place, right? So God said, I don't want you to be looking like this world. I've called you from amongst the world. I've called you from amongst them. Yes, you are different. And it's okay to be different. Dare to be different. When you're called and you're chosen, you're not going to look like everybody else. You're not going to do like everybody else. You're going to be in rooms and you're going to be like, this don't seem like where I should be. That's God telling you, I've called you from amongst them. Do not be conformed to this world, the way they do things, the way they look, the way they act. He said, I've called you from among them. Be transformed. Renew your mind in the word of God. Renew who you are in the word of God. Get to know purpose and destiny even the more by spending time with God. He said, I've called you forward. I'm calling you into this new place, this new opportunity, this new territory, this new level, this new dimension. And in order for you to do that, you got to be transformed. And you got to be willing to go through the process of transformation and transition. So trust God and allow him to have his way in your life. Yield yourself as a living sacrifice so you can walk in his perfect will. Blessings.